If you are in grief and you can't perform properly at your best potential and ability, and you feel some kind of guilt about it because you just don't have it in you. You do things, but you know you're not at your best. That's what we're going to tap on today. Hi. Grief is different for everyone. I personally lost my father recently, and you may be very surprised on how it shows up for you. For me, it shows up in small waves of high sadness. I can feel the tears just behind the surface, but I can't cry them. And it accompanies itself with an overlapping, constant or practically constant feeling of sadness and really not being motivated, um, not being at my best, and sometimes not even doing what I'm supposed to do. Like for my business, for example, that happened yesterday night, that I started feeling really guilty and scared because I knew I could do more and I don't, and I just can't do it. I don't have it in my heart, and I don't do things that are not aligned on an energy level and on an emotional level. So I don't do it. I don't do them. And I felt like somehow, to be fully transparent, I don't deserve success because I don't do the things. And it's not even, it's really recent with everything that's going on here, plus that I lost my father. But somehow I was not nice to myself. So I decided to do a tapping session for everyone who would feel like that, who would be grieving, which is hard enough, and maybe beating themselves up a little bit and feeling guilty. So first of all, connect to what is it that you're feeling regarding the fact that you're not doing your best in your work or in your business or as a mom, or you're not at your best right now and your heart is not in it and you don't feel like doing it and there are stuff you're not doing. How do you feel about it? What emotion is rising? And where does it fall in your body? I'm going to talk about a ball in my throat, and I'm going to be very general with the emotion that it is that you're feeling. Like I mentioned, for me, it's a mix of guilt and fear. But I'm going to say these emotions, you replace that by what it is that you're feeling. If it's guilt and fear, go for guilt and fear. If it's anger, go for anger. Whatever it is that you're feeling is the truth for you. And wherever you're feeling it in your body is the truth for you. So close your eyes, connect to that to those mixed emotions, and give them a rating from 0 being they're not there, 10 it's overwhelming. Where do you fall right now? And let's start tapping. Even though I feel these negative mixed emotions, because I am not at my best, I'm not performing at my best, or I'm not performing at all. And I know I'm grieving, but I'm still experiencing some negative self-talk. I'm speaking negatively at myself. And I feel that in my throat. I choose to honor what I feel, even if I'm not sure of what it is exactly that I feel. And I choose to be there for myself right now. I choose to leave some space for my grieving. Even though I feel mixed emotions in my throat, because I feel that I'm not at my best and I'm not performing the way I should, I honor what I feel. I remember that I'm grieving, and I choose to be there I choose to be there for myself and to let go of the negative self-talk. Even though I am not at my best, not performing at my best or not performing at all, and I feel bad about it. I have mixed negative emotions about it. And I am talking mainly and negatively to myself. And I feel that ball in my throat. I choose to be there for myself right now. I choose to honor what I feel. And I choose to remember that I'm grieving and give space to myself. All these things that I'm not doing, I am not giving it my best. All these bad feelings that I have about it, all this negative self-talk, all of those emotions in my throat, I can't feel them now. All these bad feelings about the fact that I'm not performing or not performing at my best, that I don't feel like doing certain things. And I'm beating myself up. I'm beating myself up for it. I'm really mean to myself. And this needs to stop. Because I need to remember that I'm grieving. This is a difficult period. I choose now to let go of the negative self-talk. I choose now to let go of those negative emotions. It is safe to let go of those negative emotions. It is safe to not perform at my best for a little bit. In fact, for as long as I need. I now choose to free myself of those judgments. I now choose to be there for myself. I now choose to create space to let myself grieve. I now choose to love myself in this way. I am allowed to not be fully myself for as long as I need to. I am allowed to grieve, and I am creating space to grieve in my own way at my own rhythm. Letting go of those bad emotions. letting go of the need to talk meanly to myself, letting go of this ball in my throat or wherever it is. Creating space to grieve at my own pace. Loving myself in this way. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I love and accept myself is exactly where I am. And I give myself space and time for this grief to be processed and come on the other side. And I know that sometimes it will come in waves and layers. I am okay with the process. Take a deep breath. Send some love to yourself. You need it right now. Actually, give yourself a hug. A big hug. Like if you were beloved. You need it right now. I hope it helps. I really did it because that's what I feel right now. That's what I'm feeling, sorry. And I would love to have your comments below to know if it helped. See you next time with another tapping video.